cool little gadget here I'm going to be unboxing, and hopefully it will work. My Android Auto is awful. I have like my older generation phone, just in case my phone breaks I have a backup. It's always plugged into my car, but if you hit one little bounce, it just loses connection, or if I put a cup in a cup holder, I may yank the cord out. I've tried different cords, it doesn't matter. I want something wireless, and I found this instead. I use Android Auto, not iPhone, even though it's a little bit better. But ended up getting this off of Amazon used, saved about 50 bucks. Shipped it in that container you just seen. Container. They shipped it in that baggie instead of a box. Doesn't bother me too much, because if it don't work, I can return it. We're going to be putting this in a between a 16 and a 19 Chevy Cruise Malibu. What's the other one? There's one more. Well, there's a couple of them. They all have about the same radio. We'll be seeing if it works or not. External USB receiver. So that was ripped up. Doesn't bother me too much. External USB receiver. I'm kind of hoping I don't have to use something like that. I don't know if you guys need the light or not. This is the box it comes in. IVI stick. Stick PC for car displays. Looks like I just push these down. That's not my language. Quick to resolving initial connection errors. Now it's saying you need a data plan on your phone, maybe a hotspot or something. My car has Wi-Fi equipped in it, and it's active right now on an unlimited plan. And I'm kind of hoping it connects to it instead of my phone. Power on, USB, boot. Find the stick in the Bluetooth menu. Yeah, that's a quick start guide. There ain't much to it. External USB GPS receiver. I'm assuming that this plugs into the top of it. I don't have to pull it out all the way to show you guys. Has a really long cord. USB on the end. If this ends up working, I'm gonna go to the junkyard and get me a new console for my car and wire it so you don't see any of this, because it has two ports. I'm going to take the two ports out of the car, put them inside the console, and then plug the extra console I got from the junkyard into the second one, while this is plugged into the other one hidden underneath the console. And then this one's going to come up and plug right in, and you won't even know this is missing. You won't even know that I took a junkyard plug in there, because I'm going to take it out of a console and it's going to look just the same. So this could all just go underneath and be hidden. Because as for GPS, I'm kind of hoping it has it built in and uses Wi-Fi to figure all that out. Android 9, 16 gigabyte installed in it. RAM's 2 gigabyte, quad core. MStick it's calling it. Operating temperatures is 0 to 60 Celsius. Power is 2.5 watts, which is nice because USB in your car does a lot better. It says you can watch Netflix, YouTube, real-time streaming, weather. I'm just kind of hoping it's like my phone, just in my car. Nothing else on there. Nice box, just like if you bought a cell phone. Let's check these out. Why are we getting so many cords? Okay. Whew. Almost thought the device wasn't even in here. So we got power and something else going into one. It's a bit different. Just looks like an extension cable. Maybe if you want it further away. I don't know what this is. I've never seen a cable like this, where two power are going into one. That's pretty different. Okay. Let's see. If you guys want to read this, go ahead and screenshot it. Then go to your screenshot folder. Instead, I'm going to read this outside the video and figure it all out for myself. I'm actually going to look at that real quick. Okay, I get that now. This one's power. You got to power the device, and then that one goes into the input on your car. My car has it both built into one, which is what most USB has. So hopefully we're clear on that. And go ahead and look at the stick itself, which is oddly upside down. Yeah, pull it out. Nothing else in that. Has nice girth to it. Looks like right here is for venting. Not too heavy. It'll definitely stay in there when you stick it in. USB white 2.0 on one side. And that is where the GPS, I guess, plugs in. Hopefully I'm not having to use that. Looks like there could be a reset or a microphone on that side. And the status ID is status illumination is right there. If you can see that hole right in the middle. Seen that on the instructions. Kind of hoping. Oh, you don't really need that for a microphone, so that's probably a reset, because this should go through your car's audio as if you're calling someone. It should come up like that and use that microphone instead of having a microphone on this. That's about it. That's all that came in the box. So I decided to update the device before I go ahead and plug it into the car. That way I don't have any problems. The website is actually it's right here. m/gears.com. I really thought I'd type in like IVI or something and get to the website, but it did not come up that way. But it tells you right on here the compatibility, the products, which is only one thing. And it scrolls down. I downloaded a few things. I'm going to go ahead and update it. And right here it tells you how to update it, and I'll scroll through that just slightly. There you go. It says there's two servers, but right below it says they're the same, only download from the server you want. Kind of confused on that, but at least everything's here and they show you pictures. So I'll do an update and we'll go install it in the car. Okay, just got my car up and going. Got just sitting there. There's nothing under project yet. Here's my two outlets. I'm gonna go ahead. This is without the update. I was gonna do the update, but I don't even know if the thing works yet. And the update was after you get it all done, plug it into this for 10 minutes. I was like, well, I don't even know if it works, so I'm going to see if it works first before doing the update. So I'm gonna just plug it in. That's it, just plugged it in. Wait for a little bit. So it says, now it says, I read the manual, if it doesn't come up right away that it wants you to plug it in with this, which will give it more power because it must not be getting enough power. Android Auto, it must have powered it up. Connecting MStick will disconnect from my phone. Gonna find good old English on here, hopefully. English, United States. Time zone. I like to go for New York City. That's gonna be way down on the list. Okay, so it's not on there. What else does it want? Washington, D.C.? East Coast, I'm just trying to find. time zone? United States. There we go. Hawaii. Oh, Jesus. Oh. You know what? Let's just put it on Honolulu. I'm sure I can set it up at a later time. Let's turn that down. It gave it a totally different look than it normally does. So let's connect it to internet. I'm just kind of going off what my phone normally is. Pretty cool. You got like a startup application using car's microphone. I'm going to turn that on just in case I get into problems later with the setup. Just trying to find the Wi-Fi. Okay, let's go back here. Oh, there's settings. There we go. Normal phone settings. The boot. I'm gonna put this away for a second. It's very responsive. I like this a lot so far. It's connecting, obtaining IP address, saved. Connected, no internet, connected. Connected with internet. See that? I'm gonna go ahead and connect to my house's Wi-Fi. So just in case I shut the car off, maybe it'll switch over automatically, just like your phone would. Hurts when I poop. And then I'm going to tell it to go back to the boot. Pretty cool so far. Can't believe it hasn't given me any problems. There's more of a setup when you use your phone. You have to agree to a bunch of stuff, and once that says connected, we'll go about seeing a few things, and then maybe I'll make a video on all the settings once I've driven it for a little bit and understood it. It's not liking to switch back and forth, that's for sure. Saved. Come on, reconnect. Guess I kind of ticked it off, didn't I? Okay, obtaining IP address again. I probably made it mad, but this is working without the need of these cables. It must be for different models. It's connected. So I'm going to go ahead and not leave that menu. Very nice. Let's see if YouTube launches up. This is not going through my phone's Wi-Fi either. It's going through my car's Wi-Fi, which at the moment may not be the best. See, just whatever pops up. Something that ain't 3 hours long. You know what? All that's going to be copyrighted. So even if I show it to you guys, we'll have problems. You know, I'm just going to click on something. Guess my car's Wi-Fi isn't the best. At the moment, I normally driving down the road and it comes in a little bit better. Getting my ads just like anybody would. Now let's just drive. Have you guys on my armband. So So as soon as I start driving, as soon as I'm in motion, it comes up with, basically if you want to keep watching, shut off safe mode, which is cool that it gives me that option. I'm going to, well, it still plays the sound. Skip the ad, got the sun in my eyes. We're gonna go ahead and go into the settings and shut that off.
Well, it's a...
I don't know if you guys can see this, it's working just like a cell phone. It's really crazy. Let's shut off safe driving. There it is, general, safe driving mode. There we go. So now it will be crazy and probably let us see all that stuff while driving down the road. So I ended up driving just a little bit to a place where I have Wi-Fi. Haven't connected to it yet, but I don't have the adapter in the Wi-Fi. It's still in its bag, and it found a location close to me, I guess, or maybe me. And when I typed in "find me McDonald's," it popped clear up there. Welcome to Google Maps navigation. Kind of hoping it has like a voice or something.
McDonald's may close within 1 hour of when you arrive.
I'm pointing it down because I'm actually at my house. I really don't want to show that, but it's showing some crazy crap. It is showing, it's not showing where I live, but it's showing me the road I'm on. It's just really slow, but maybe with an update it'll fix that. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of there, connect to my house's Wi-Fi, and I'm gonna see if I can sign in to them apps, because my Wi-Fi in the house is a lot faster. Yeah, whatever my phone just said. They're gonna let me. There. No, don't forget the network. Connect to it. There we go. Connect to that. Connected, no internet. Eventually it'll say internet, right? This internet has no access. My phone's connected to it. There, connected. Jesus. Okay, now let's go see if I can sign into the App Store. Ooh, it flickered. Feels like it will be much faster. Possibly much faster. Who knows? Ended up letting me sign in. Didn't take too long. I'm probably under 3 minutes. Just kind of impatient because gas prices are a bit high and I'm just sitting here letting the car run. But no, it's come. Something went wrong. I think I accidentally double clicked something. I went ahead and did the update. While I'm doing it, it wants me to plug, well, I'll do a bunch of crap off their website, then plug it into the back of it, and then watch this little light that's on the side. If you don't know how to do it, get on their website. Little light comes on the side, blinks blue, green. That's blue. Could take up to 10 minutes, which kind of sucks. I wish you could do the update differently, but when I plug the stick into my computer, The computer recognized it, installed it, whatever it had to do. But their own software could not recognize that it was on my computer. So that kind of sucked. So I gotta do it this way, which is kind of nice. It works. Well, it is working. We'll see. It's supposed to go solid red when it's done. I'm just gonna sit and wait. Okay, you guys. The screen isn't flickering to me. I don't know why it's flickering to you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna look away from it. No, it's just gonna keep doing that, I guess. It did let me sign in with the update. Just this little thing. Update it. Took about 5-6 minutes. And it was updated. And it's a lot faster now. I don't quite know how to use it yet, but I can definitely make a video later on the overview of everything in the settings. Thanks for watching. This is my last little update. I've been playing with it for a half an hour now, letting the car run. Barely even knew it was running. It's a bit slow on the downloading and installing. I have a 500 megabyte download on this, and it should have it installed in no time, but it seems to be taking a while. I went through all the settings. It doesn't allow you to download games, at least all the ones that I play, but it lets you download everything else. These are the main ones that I'm hoping to install with no problem. Gas Buddy, Home, Messenger, Me Home to run my vacuum cleaner even. That way I'm never really touching my phone. Upside's on there, if you guys know what that is. Google Assistance, running my light bulbs in my house, unlocking my house door or something right when I get home. All that's gonna be, of course, have like a little password behind it, so you can't just hop in my car and unlock my door. But yeah, it's taken about 10 minutes to install just the DoorDash app. And I was hoping that it would use my current location to deliver, because I travel a lot with this vehicle. It'd be cool if DoorDash could just deliver to my car. So yeah, I'll go over settings on another video. If anybody wants me to do that, just leave a comment below wanting to know the settings, because there's settings and then there's settings for the stick. So let me know. Gonna put you guys over to the side. You're on my left hand. Guess I should have mounted you to my right. Or just put a tripod up.
What is this? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like it could be like a really old and hopefully really expensive coin.
We're moving.
George III.
Don't want to show too much of it. We're doing 25. With it still going, let's see if I get up to 45 if it shuts off. Still going, not buffering. I don't know what kind of quality I expected to get out of it, because it is just a radio. Pull over up here and switch it over to GPS mode. See if I need that receiver in the back of it to get a location. I just pulled into a church, and now I'm pulling into another church. Okay. It's buffering a little bit, I guess. Who knows where we're at? My town doesn't really. This 5G crap's kind of wild. Okay. Let's go into the store and see if I can sign in with my own account. See if it does updates like your phone. Got my phone out. Guess this would have been better to use my house Wi-Fi. It would have been a bit faster. Okay, we'll do that once we get back to the house. I keep hitting that go home. It's like I've had this 100 years already. There is a lot of settings on here depending on how much I get on this view, how many views I get on this. I may go over the settings and show you guys what all's in this. We're going to do maps. Let's see if it figures out where I'm at. It wants me to sign in, but I don't think I quite need to do that. I'm on the wrong side of the road. Sorry, sir. Now, I have not done the update on it. And it has not had the updates for the apps itself. So it may be a bit faster after I get everything done. I just want to see if it loads up where I'm at. It may be loaded up right now. Just zoomed in too far. That's 200 feet. Huh. It's a busy intersection. Guess I better park somewhere else. Sorry, I'm doing a YouTube video. Pull right up to the church. Jesus. Okay. So I know if I hold this button right here, it's supposed to activate it on your phone. Wonder what it'll do. Won't do nothing. I was just kind of staring at it, seeing what it'd do. What's exit do? Oh shoot. I'm gonna unplug it, see, unplug it and plug it back in. It's almost like a computer basically. So do give it time when it first turns on. Plugged it back in. See how long. Again, this is my car's Wi-Fi, which is AT&T 4G LTE. It does really, really good. I also do some of my computer downloads before I got this internet at my new house. I download hundreds of gigabytes off of it because it's unlimited. And it would pull about a 15 down and not much up. So it's good for downloads. Hasn't connected to Wi-Fi yet. It shows up in that corner. Just awaiting. I do like the screen overall. You know, it does look like a what does Android call their little books? So the Wi-Fi is taking quite a while. Hopefully I don't have to connect it each time. Maybe the update will help it. It says it's connected to Boo, no internet. There we go, Boo. And it's used how much? Oh, I thought I said 15 gigabyte. Holy cow. There we go, 15 megabyte. I think it's going to do a little bit better this time. We're going to have to go home and update it and then update the apps within. I'm sure it'll work a lot faster then. It's just an outdated phone basically right now. Based on what it's showing me right now, this thing came from Oklahoma. I live way over here. It must have found my location somehow because this is not Oklahoma. So I'm just gonna let it sit there. I'm gonna drive back to a place where I can get some Wi-Fi and see if I can connect my account with it.